Welcome back. We're going to go back into the Storm Legion areas and get that done and out of the way. I'm going to do part 1 of this and then part 2. I might honestly just do Seratos both rounds in the same round just because they're both just awful. But I'm going to do Seratos first just because it's absolutely notorious. For being just god-awful. There's 2 ways you can do this challenge. You can either do it the way it's supposed to be done, or you can do it the way that I like to do it, which skips a little bit of RNG, but also adds an entire another factor of just the goddamn skull spawning. Basically what you're doing for this one is you're trying to find a crystal mystic skull, which is a hell of a lot easier said than done. It's like, that's awful. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's bloody awful. Originally what you'd have to do is there is launch pads throughout Seratos spawn, and basically what you have to do is go in between each and every one of them and get lucky. That's how you're supposed to do this quest, but we didn't like that when we found out we can just parkour to one and just make our life generally about 20 seconds easier. I probably honestly should have just gone to Morbin and went north up that way. Yeah, I'm taking the complete wrong way to do this. So, that's the thing about Morbin and Seratos, it's just going around. If you look high in the sky sometimes there's Crucia. That's any, I don't know, consolation to watching me suck horribly. What I'm going to do is just going to go follow these roads and basically go around. Stop attacking me, please. Thank you. Don't leave Facebook. Please don't leave Facebook. I did. Great. Just don't want it going off. So, yep. I wonder if Crucia's actually flying around. If she is, that'd be, you know, a plus. She might not be. The sky looks amazing though. What am I going on? Oh yeah. But basically, welcome to RNG hell. And I honestly might just cut out, unless RNG honestly wants to be nice to me. I believe I have mentioned this, but last time I wanted to do this on my warrior, it was a 3-hour fest of trying to just get there. Well, getting there wasn't the problem, it was the freaking thing not wanting to spawn. Oh, there's Crucia. I believe you can just use this road here and just get around. Be a little less road I have to take. Hold on. Okay. Just typing out a thing real quick. So, yeah. I do have Corgi pets that I'm giving away. Radar Corgis. I could probably just grab one out real quick because I have them. Where is my radar? There. Come on, buddy. There he is. Basically, crap, what was I going on about? Oh, I do have codes to win a Corgi, so leave your Rift username in the comments and you could win Corgis, because Corgis are amazing. Yeah. I don't know what that was, but I almost don't want to find out. But how to do this thing legitimately is you have to find storm sparks, which you have to turn around and take storm sparks. Or is that Crucia? Or am I just watching? Yeah, Crucia's just up here doing Crucia things. But basically, you have to do is you have to do storm sparks near one of the jump pads, which, let's be honest, is a lot easier said than done. But that's basically just showing me where Crucia is going. For going a kilometer out. Okay. Let's see if Crucia. Yep. Hi, Crucia. So, yep, that's pretty much the end of it. Putting buffs up before I forget about them. Why am I using... So yeah, why am I not using that? That's probably I don't remember. Wait, is this the right one? I think it's the right one. Yes, it is. Okay, so set waypoint. Gone. That's down actually in the Storm Legion camp. Yeah, let's see how many times Maddy decides to be an idiot today. Wait. Let's see how much Maddy can dodge mobs, because that's just going to make his life about 20 times easier. But let's see how much Maddy can actually get out of Water Pit. And hopefully I don't get dismounted. Or I remember how to actually get around Cerrados, because that also tends to be one of my many weak points, is getting around Cerrados. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to go here during my Let's Play. I probably want to do Brevane, because I actually have never done Brevane, so it would be new for me. I might just do Cerrados because I like it, so I don't know. Woo. Well, I'm already drawing a blank. I'm probably getting tired. So, Lurking Deformer. That doesn't sound pleasant. I don't know where I'm going. Hey, let's point to Ayala. That name's sure how it's pronounced. And I'm going the wrong way, as per usual. Check if I'll just go straight south from here and still be fine. So, yay. A lot of running. We've already wasted quite a bit of time trying to figure out how the hell does the zone work. So, womp womp. Also, another zone that doesn't have any scavenger hunts, I also thank God for this, is Plain Touch Wilds. I love PTW, but it's just huge. I believe it is either the largest zone or one of the largest zones in this game compared to Cerrados and Morbin. Steps is pretty large too, but honestly I don't know who's bigger. That could be taken in a couple different ways if you follow any form of euphemism. Yay, penis euphemisms. how to go between 3 different types of humor and still be halfway not at all entertaining because I suck. Okay, we're coming up at where we should be. Pirate Convoy. This is just where things just... Memories! The first time I did this, we were here for... long enough. I'm just gonna get rid of everything here. Clean up the carnage here. So I'm here. Great. Yeah, I am using Jump List, so no shame. Okay. Oh, thank God, it was nice to me this round. It's up, so I don't have to sit here and play with RNG all day. Basically what you do is you get to that spot where it's at and you jump short until you get lucky. Yep. That's pretty much how you do this zone. So first, also don't beat me and fall off the rock. You need to be on the parkour. Okay, so I need to jump up here. Or completely fail at this. Jump. Okay. Just jump up. Jump up. Jump. Oh, that was way too low. Trust me, I'm not typically this bad. There we go. Serrata's done. Thank God. Okay. The other one I probably should have went ahead and got prepared was done Rome. Remember, I tried to go close to high-low for that? Yeah, it's in high-low. I need to go to my warrior real quick. I basically pray to God. I'm gonna go get the quest though, just so I have it. And basically pray to God that I still have everything for it. Because I don't want to sit here and kill a couple hundred plat. If I don't have it, I'll just show you the requirements for it. And just do it some other time. Basically what you have to do is you have to get some crafting mats. However, during this event, so conveniently also, the mats that you need tend to not like to drop at all. So, and I believe during this event the drop rate on said items are decreased. And you need a shitload of flank steak. Not flank, but lean. Ooh. I am burping. Nasty. Ooh. So I'm gonna come up here to high-low, grab the quest, see how much I need to make, and then hop over to my warrior. This is the only one that you actually need survival up at least a bit, or at least know someone who is willing to do it for you for cheap. I know people who charge plat to get this done, and they don't charge nicely. I believe the first year I did this, I've seen people charge a couple thousand plat just for this to get it done, because everyone decides to ramp up the stake required by at least 125%. It is nasty. And probably every year. I should probably stock up beforehand, just so things don't go absolutely nuts. So crystal fish burgers, steak kebabs, and also need hot dogs. So I'm gonna go to my warrior real quick. I'm pretty good. I have all this. Because holy hell, this could get expensive fast if I don't have everything right. So, I think 6 hot dogs, kebabs, and 10 burgers. I believe that's it. So, survival. crap. Well, this could get expensive. Just BBG Bank is gonna be nice to me for once. Maybe not. I'm gonna look there if I can't find what I'm looking for remotely cheap. And by that, I mean everything's probably gonna be a couple hundred plat, which I don't have right now. I'm broke. Oh, good. People actually put them up for cheap. Just gonna buy a couple more just to have them for halts. Now for the expensive one. Yep, here we go. I'm just gonna buy out the entire freaking store. So yeah, probably enough. Okay, so that's fine. Buy 15. 25 close enough. Okay. I don't know, but I went from like 220 to 148. Typically, it's going to run you a couple thousand plat. Typically. So, thank God for that. I still have on me right now. Okay, I have a full 10. I can just keep those for now. I believe it's you. I need to make 12 of. Just make 12 of each. Whatever I have left, I'll just send back over. So, yep, Dendrome and Zerados are the two on this one that are going to be bad. Just because they get expensive ridiculously fast. Okay. So this is one that's 10. Ah, crap. Okay. And that should be it. So Gabrielle. Uno, dos. Just a burger. Okay, that should do it. Also, I need to go back to Serados so I'm remembering it. There is a Capture Them All quest with Serados where you need to find and capture a certain mob with most of the zones. Not every zone has one. It is Storm Legion exclusive. I'm going to go back to Serados and get that just because I forgot like a dumbass. And sorry for my language, I am tired. It's been a long day. It's getting crap done before I put it off any further. Where is the bloody mailbox? How far off am I off? Need 2 more. Okay. So I'm going to head back to that, to my main. Wait till the rest of this show up. Great. I believe just only my rifle shots up. So there's something going on Skype that needed to be checked real quick. Okay, so 2 more hot dogs. Send them back over. And this is by far probably the easiest way to do this, but it is not the cheapest way by any way necessary. Where the hell did those things go? There. And yeah, I know I need to empty out my inventory at some point. There we go. Okay. That's done. I'm going to open up this quest. I believe it's the Dreg Beast in... Yep, Serratos. So back to Serratos we go. I need to remember to do this. With most zones, so I don't believe Dendrum has one. I'm gonna check them all. Eastern Holdings, Morbin, okay, Julius, Serratos, Shura, Peladane, Order Domain, and Steps of Infinity. Okay, now back to Serratos. Basically what you're doing is I'm just grabbing one mob and I'm done. That's it. You're in, you're out, you're done. And it makes life easy if you remember about it. There's a couple of these that they're just way out of the way, but you still need them done. But then there's a few of them that are just pleasantly in the way where you can just get them done. Cough cough Peladane. I will be going to Peladane next because now I can basically just go in order and not have to worry about a lot of it. Fortunately. Let me clear out that real quick. Jump. 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 Okay, I'm looking for this thing right here. Use the diminisher on Dreg Beast. Okay, we're done. That's it. Basically just gotta repeat that with most of the mobs near it. Okay, so Dreg Beast is done. I'm just gonna get that out of my quest. I'm going to Peladane next, so I'm gonna put that on. Oh, I really wish I had the page import. I could just go blink, 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 blink. But I done got it because I'm a po' boy. Okay. Alright. Man, again, let's see how many times I'll say and alright in the same freaking episode if this thing isn't already going to be an hour long, because the second one of part of the Scavenger Athosia was already an hour long. Oh lord, I don't have ports. This is going to be... okay. Okay, I guess that isn't too bad. The closest port would actually be like right on top of it. But I'm going to actually have to go back to my capital for Cape Jewel. Okay. And up we go. We're gonna get the bird, then we're gonna get the quest, and we're gonna do the quest. Basically, this quest is you are literally going to go find a horse and speaketh among it. Yes, you are talking with a horse. Because logic, who needs it? Scavenging Thunderbird. Done. Now get the quest. I probably should have gone through preemptively and gotten everything. But Maddy, being an idiot. Actually, fortunately, both the Summerfest quests are basically in the same general location. Just underneath me. Hello? I think. Good. So. Okay, here's number one. Okay, then we're gonna go to these coordinates here, which I'm gonna put into the description later. Okay. Oh, but I just passed where I was going. If you look at a horse, basically, if you click on a horse and it either dots you, or if you actually, if it dots you, that means it's not a talking horse. If it doesn't, that means it is a normal horse. So you don't want it to dot you, because that is a bad. Oh boy. Okay, I need to go to my capital and open up Cape Jewel, because this guy forgot to open up the port. Because I am smarticles on every day that is not an actual day, so... You, my lovely Storm Legion-y friend, send me to Brevane. I'm going to be kind of going back and forth. Okay, so Cape Jewel. Why did I close that out? There. Just going up north and back up north. The Rhino one is kind of also out of the way. But also not. See if I remember where I'm going. Also, probably wise not to be texting people while doing this. Such professional, many. Wow. Trust me, I don't text people in the middle of raid. I am a good reader. I just only do when I'm in a middle monotonous recording. Where I'm having to run across continents for people's enjoyment, which I'm probably going to get winged at to remove all the running, which to me makes life less important and interesting. I mean, who else am I going to rant to? Myself? I mean, I already do that, but it's just, you know, I was like a fake having an audience. I just sounded really lonely right there. You, friendo, give me questo. Smart, white rings give you 1, green rings give you 5. Basically, what we want to try to do is get into 4 green rings. Just because convenience. It also means you don't have to run back up a waterfall each time you dung goof. I can't blink right now, it is making me slightly enraged. They're kind of also hard to see, but there is a white-blue ring right there that I passed through that for some reason didn't. Oh look, a rare. That happened. Okay. Zoom in, just so I know I'm not failing this jump. And I didn't fail the jump. I am good at games. At least that's what my mother tells me I do. And voila. Done. Okay, rhino. Time to go get me a rhino. And for some reason, rhinos in this game have 6 legs, which is something I've never been able to fully comprehend. A 6-legged rhino, is it like a leg for each kill? Each ascended they run through? Each time a Storm Legion calls their mom fat? I don't know. But for some reason, 6 legs. Logic. It's a game. Games don't follow logic. You know, Minecraft, punching down a tree for some reason doesn't cause an awful concussion. Like, you know, with a tree falling onto your face. I just fell off my freaking cliff. Whew. Click. The Agrippa Rainforest. I don't know how to say that with such an accent, but apparently I had to because reasons. Why are you beating the crap out of a bee? It's going to sting you, and you're probably going to have a welt where the bee has stung you right up to your face. Sanko Outpost. Now, where is me rhino? Because I want to shrink me a rhino. Right here, my rhino. We're done. Okay. let's just get Brevane done first, just because I don't have much of the map unlocked. Okay, so what did I just grab? Born Stalker, that's Eastern Holdings. Do I have anywhere even Eastern Holdings unlocked? I do. Do I have a port? I do not. This is going to be a very long episode, because I have to run halfway across freaking zones, and I would just meld everything together, but knowing that I'd probably do 7 recordings just to get one done. I'd rather just get one done and I'll just put times into the freaking description if I feel nice enough. Otherwise, you get to listen to my melodic voice and hopefully don't smack me upside the head with a crowbar. Trust me, it does not feel great and it gives me an awful headache. At least that way, I have a reason to get out of raid. Please, Mr. Rhino, don't smack me. Please, Mr. Boar, don't smack me. Up we go. No, come back here. Up, 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 up. And that, my friends, is how you cross 3 different borders at once. By doing the minimalistic amount of effort. Actually, I could probably just get over this mountain right here and get into Eastern Holdings. Fortunately, with Eastern Holdings, there is a place for the quest where it is directly inside the area where I need to be for I just pole vaulted over the wrong side of the mountain. Yeah, this is me just trying to cheese it, and cheesing it isn't entirely working. Gonna get up here. Nope. Oh, I'm in Eastern Holdings, I think. As long as I can stay, I can't English anymore. My tongue has officially stopped working, which means I'm probably going to mess up a lot of words that don't need to be messed up. Yay. This is just me trying to cut time out because I would have to go basically halfway into city core just to come right back out, and I honestly don't want to. At least this way, you can look at a tree. Pick a tree and look at it. Marvel in the tree-ish glory that is probably despawned by now. His name, that tree, you shall know as Bob. That Bob was the birth giver of a smaller tree that your mother had planted in the backyard that had been taken down by the F3 tornado. So, sorry to kill your dreams of having a tree named Bob for Eastern Holdings. Jump. Just to make things a little more entertaining. Okay, now I can probably stop cutting corners and just go down the hill. Momentum! Yes! This worked in my favor. Where's my quest? Here he is. Nice. Basically what you have to do is you gotta plant a bean in the toxic soil. Where is... I'm just gonna take this, coordinate, because I think it's the one I need. If not, then I'm not. But either way, I need to head up north. Actually, I'm going to just take the more northern one, just because it's in the way for where I need to be. Unfortunately, I can't just use a mountain momentum and fly halfway across the map, just because that's entertaining and makes my life generally faster. If I had Patron and maybe other things, this would be generally faster. But, I don't. I just blatantly don't have the plat to get it, because I am a poor boy. From a Poe family. Easy come, easy go. I'm going to start referencing songs now, because I am officially out of commentary. Yay, Maddy. Boo. I think you can go through this area here. So as long as none of you dismount me, I'm going to be okay with your existence. If you dismount me, I'm going to be very less okay with your existence and probably toss a crowbar at your face and probably make a nice indention you're going to need the doctor to fix. Man, I just became very violent with the crowbar. Poor crowbar. Yeah. But this way, I'm getting porticulums. If I get the Eastern Holdings achievement of congrats, you did enough exploring in the zone to be considered good at this game, I am going to be semi-concerned. Yawn. Unfortunately, you only need to find one berry to plant a bean. How did that not kill all of you? That is shocking. And I know I could have mentored down, but you know what? I'm lazy. There's a mountain. Just because the mountain is now going to just start doing that thing called cock blocking, which I really don't appreciate in games. Except when it happens, and I sit there and realize, hey Maddy, you're an idiot, stop getting waffle stomped by game design. And then I look at myself and go, Maddy, you're an idiot for getting waffle stomped by game design when you could have just went around that huge freaking mountain. Someday my prince will come, fight off the attacking horde of cannibals. What? Oh, it's not a zone event, it's a quest event. What we're looking for is a Oreborn Stalker. Which is this thing? Done diddly done. And I keep going up north to where I need to be. Okay, I know what I'm looking for, but I'm going to point it out when I find it. Basically what I'm looking for is a glowing green pile like right here. Okay, so I'm going to take these off. Why that's still showing crap, I don't know. So I'm going to head into City Core and start getting stuff down in here. I'm trying to actually remember what City Core is. Where did you come from? So I'm just going to probably just jump continent. Is there one for City Core? Or domain, steps, or domain, I just said, Shora. I don't think there's actually one for this one. Okay. How about you get out of a tree and actually look where you're going? Come on. Now let's get out of the zone and head down to City Core. Okay. Okay, so what we're doing is we're heading way south for an event that we just came from way north, because I didn't have porticulums anywhere in this map. If you have ports, this makes your life generally easier, just because you can just go, oh look, blink, oh look, blink, I'm halfway close. Now I'm not. That's why I'm doing this first, because it is a tad longer and I don't have ports here. So, woo. Really, the only port I had here in Brevane was Highlaw, but you're given that one by default. Because it's needed for quite a few quests, not only through Starfall Prophecy, but also towards the Nightmare Saga. You're needed in Highlaw a lot. Yay, Porticulum. Should I even have one remotely close? No, it's in all gray area. It wouldn't matter either way. So, yay, a couple hour-long episodes just because I'm having to run around. I'm just going to get up. I'll just go across the bridge here. Probably why I start following paths. Okay. I do apologize for having to run around because I wasn't thinking very much. I could just go across now. I'm trying to remember what this one is right off the top of my head. So, yay. Which one are you? Okay, this one. Okay, now this one actually had to go, again, halfway to the other side of the map again if I remember right. Yup. Okay. Do I have a port that is close? So I can just take that one. No, I do not. Well, back to walking. Yay. Shit. Okay, sorry. I dropped my phone and it almost went bad. Okay. Hey. Walking. Do I even have anything in King's Ward? Oh lord, this is going to be a long day. Do I have anything in Ashura? I also have one in Ashura. Oh crap, I really didn't think about this now, did I? Well... Ooh, should have done this on my cleric, or someone else who probably actually has all these ports, unlike my primalist that I don't play much. Yay, Maddy was an idiot. Let's just tally this up to Maddy screwed up. Now I need actually up there and behind everything. I don't know if I can actually do that with where I'm at. Chances are I can't. But we sure as hell interesting. Nope. Okay, I have to go back around a full way. See if I can halfway choose this. Nope. Okay, up we go. Okay. Hopefully maybe I'll have one as close to our domain. King's Ward, you're going to need to shard hop a lot, but if there was people there, that one could take an hour. King's Ward can be very RNG-ish. So basically right now I'm actually going to just slaughter everything in the general vicinity. Just because everything is in the way, which means probably going to be clearing out a couple of garnages. Because I actually want access to basically every single one. Not getting too sucked into a leaf, but I want access to the houses here, because they could have a picnic basket, which I am looking for. Like, right there. Done. Our domain is also equally going to suck because I don't have a port in there. Okay, that one I know is relatively easy. Okay. What's my closest port right now? Citizens Library. Actually, so I don't have a port down south either. It's not gonna matter. Yay. If you buy a boost package, I believe you get all the ports unlocked, which wasn't this tune, which really, to be honest, I probably should have done this on my rogue. And that's the only one to use any form of boost level 60 package on. That was my rogue. The boo. Why did I go into Eastern Holdings? Oh boy. See if they can just not get stuck. I start shooting these guys down because they're all upset with me. I get back on the road. I need to actually kind of skip across here. Okay. Oh boy. I probably wouldn't have to edit this so much. I don't know if I even will, to be honest with you. Because of how much crap I'm just gonna have to blatantly edit out. I wonder how big the file is right now. Yay! Like, this didn't take long enough to do. Okay, so I need up here, and then I need to the complete left, if I'm right. Shade Ring, Ardent Domain. Okay, after Ardent Domain is going to be Kingsword, then hopefully everything after that should be simpler. Just because I don't have the map unlocked. But hey, I guess I'm getting a little bit of experience. Worth. Question mark. I need to start actually heading north. Yay, port. Makes my life a little bit simpler next year. And I have ports. So when I don't have ports is when I start to cry. I wonder if we can just go this mountain. Oh yeah. You little... Thank God you're only melee. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get over that. But, actually, no, that's a lie. I probably will. As long as nothing dismounts me, I don't have to kill anything. And hopefully I can just blink out of it. Okay, this one actually requires you kind of go around the zone, but thank God everything is kind of systematic. You are... Okay. Late Brevane firework fuses. First one, always right here. So that one is done. So basically now I'm going to be going around the zone. And getting all these. I'm also going completely to the left of the zone. Just to get the capture quest done. Storm Legion Part 1 is probably the longest of the two versions, because you actually have to go throughout the zone and capture a specific mob. Versus Part 2, you don't have to do that. Have you already done Part 1 and done it with Part 1? Now this one you actually need to kind of go around and get up on top of this bridge, which is still fairly easy to do. Being said, nothing decides to interrupt you. Like that. Okay. So 5296. Make sure that number's the same. 10285. That's south. Decent amount of way, so I'm gonna go get the capture one because I'm so remotely close to it. Just get that done out of the way. You don't have to come back to it. Yeah, port. Which means now I have a port to get into Kingsward halfway easily. Then after Kingsward I can get into Ashura remotely easily. Then I'm going to do Morbin, then Steps. And by then I should have everything all done. Okay. And he's probably going to get rid of that quest here in a second. Okay. But now I'm going to get rid of this one here. Okay, that's done. But I believe now I have all the, not all of them, but almost all of them. Yep. But now back to the normal quest of just going south, basically. Oh, how long have I been going? Yeah, no, I'm Over an hour already. Oh boy. Get down here. Okay, this one's actually relatively easy, and if I have to start a carnage, fortunately, this specific carnage is relatively easy to do. Actually, you know what? I want to get it out of the way now, just because it's already in the way. What you have to do is you have to kill everyone here, and it's relatively easy. Just as long as your tab target likes to work with you on a remote level. Like that. If your smart target actually wants to target things, well, that works too. Okay. Go to this one here. Blink. Hold on, this isn't working. Okay, north and back south. Alright. Yeah, we're already pushing 1.5 hours, so hopefully this goes quick. And hopefully the Steps of Infinity RNG doesn't want to be totally nasty with me. Because what you can do is you can get the first one, swap shirt, and the second will be up. Then sometimes it just doesn't want to. Because, yeah, game. Yeah, basically this one does require you have to go all the way across to Earn a Domain. Or just, I don't remember. I think this is Earn a Domain. I get all these mixed up, all the Brevane ones. No. That's it. More carnages I get to completely ditch. Okay. Jeez, what is up with everything just surmounting me just right away? Don't get dismounted like this, not that easily. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to back up in there. No, I don't. I can just parkour around these. There we go. Just up, and then back down. Hoi! Hoi, yo, friendos! Okay, so I believe there's one more or two more. Okay, all the way back over there. Buddy, set that for a reason. This is I'm supposed to finish closer to up north, which fortunately is a good thing. So I don't see anything Summerfesty costume that I can just go ahead and get. I don't know if I want to bother with the seal molds. Come on. Stop you screwing around, mate. Do you even have this set? No, I don't. Interesting. Some more heat. I should be right with the shoulders, just because I don't have them yet. Yay. 500. There's not a whole lot to get anymore right now, so. Well. Okay, so now that I'm done slacking because I was running, I'm right need up there, so hopefully I can actually just maybe just be able to actually parkour up there. If I can, that's going to save me running around half the general area looking like an idiot, which I am doing right now in spades. Jump! Okay, if my braid's up on this dome. Please stop attacking me, because I'm just going to have to turn around and put you down. You're probably going to give me carnage, which I personally don't want. Yep, you are. Okay, last one. Showing me he's halfway across the freaking map once more. Yes, it is, but fortunately, I guess it's kind of not near King's Ward at all. Yay. Sure, fortunately, doesn't take too long. Basically, I just go to a point, swap shards. Do all the shards. If that area doesn't work, repeat. Or go to a different area and repeat. But hopefully, that one shouldn't go too bad. Okay, actually, can I just jump across the river? Now I can. Maybe I'll just jump across. Go up, finish up that quest. Fortunately, I can just run halfway across to King's Ward, get to the armory, get the quest, get the port as well. Get in, get out. Then we're done. Okay, this might get in the way, but I can just drop it faster than it can even poke me. I just need to get on top of here. That's done. Okay, King's Ward. King's Ward. It's one of those basically you pray to God no one else is doing the same thing you are. Because if it is, it's one of those things that can take fracking forever. Which is already something that is already taking. Because my dumbass did unlock the entire map. Yay. You know, this zone is kind of cool looking. If only had Bose's map mod, that'd make my life, or not my life easier, but make it at least pretty. Okay, I don't think there's one in King's Ward. Okay, done. That's Morbin. Done. Shora. Done. Steps. Okay, so. Once that's done, we can go to Sanctum, turn that all in. And then we're done with first part. We'll get to Slow Legion second part. Woo. Okay. I'm not poking anything because I know if I poke anything it's going to give me a carnage, which is less than desirable. Also, fortunately, where this quest giver is, the quest is fortunately right around where he's at. I believe up here is the armory. Once that's done, we can just go right up to yep. Okay, here's the academy. Please tell me where to have the armory. Hey, where are you? Because I don't already have a port here. I don't already have a port here. Okay. Fortunately, I have a waypoint that I can just borrow. Looks like there might be a few people having the same idea. This could get bloody, because I am going to be using Sea Stone for this. Probably dependent on RNG, and considering the fact I don't have ports, and looks like they do. Which means they're probably going to have first pickings, which means this is probably bad. Like, very, very bad. Because King's Ward is one of those, if other people is doing the same quest as you, at that time, you are going to be here for a while. Which means I'm probably just going to have to outright skip it. Actually, I don't remember if this one in particular gives you a basket. This one in particular does not. This one does. Okay, the academy. Sucks I didn't get the port for it. Yeah. Okay, great port. Missile looking for their nests with cockatrices. Find a cockatrice, target it, and do /chicken. Oh, don't you dare. You do, I swear. Basically now it's a game of who can type fast. Because probably he's going down the shards, I'm going up and down. So if everything works out, I could do this quick. Fortunately, this looks like this could be the case, because I'm already at 4. I'm actually going to be at 5, so thank God this went well. Wait. Oh crap. Hi lol, so you dead Greybriar. You're 6. Okay, we're done. That went a lot better than anticipated, so I'm happy about that. Okay. The shoring quest is right there, so I'm just going to take the port back to where it was. But also with the shore, I need to go to the other side of the map anyway and get the capture quest done. So, yay! I believe it's the Sand Demon. Ooh, that's a big old Rocky. Of course, things just had to get in the way. You, my friendy. Okay. So what I do is I go to the first coordinates that is listed, and short hop. Then you're done. That's the quest. Yeah, there's a chest there already, great, but then I still have to go halfway across the map anyway for the capture. Yeah, I just saw an artifact, but I'm purposely choosing to ignore it because of time that I'm already losing. Far away, actually. Oh, yeah, just halfway across the map. Nothing big. There's Volan's tower. Is it the whole Death Rift right there? Yeah, I'm officially out of commentary considering that we are going on 2 hours. Probably a little more. Did I start? 105? Yeah, it's been about an hour and a half. Oh, next one I'm just gonna port to like Tempest Bay or something. I'll just take a port into Morbid and Steps, just because I have some of that map already unlocked. Okay, so the chests could or could not be up here right away. And it's up here, so great. Great, so basically now I'm going to this side of the map now. To get the Sand Demon. Okay. Unfortunately, these guys are pretty easy to find. Good to get done, so yeah. Hopefully when, or if we get new PA, we can just get, crap, what was it? To get actual ports here in Storm Legion, because it'd be helpful. You know, I'm already maxed out as is, but it'd be nice with these ones to get a 3rd tier, maybe even further out. It'd just be nice to have. Good. Now I can start heading up north. Probably the shore is one of the bigger zones as well. I don't remember actually what's the biggest zone of this game, but a lot of it is within, you know, Storm Legion. Countdown is gonna tick me. But not for a whole lot, but just probably, you know, enough to be annoying. Yeah. Good behaved for once. Okay, so Sand Demon is basically in the ground. There is a rare I'm going to make disappear. get this done. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this. Going to get rid of this. Okay, now Morbin. Just to have this ready to go. Just going to pour it out. I'm just going to set up a bit because I'm getting really uncomfortable. So I've been there for like 2 hours. Yay. Ooh, excuse me. That won't port in Morbin. I don't have much steps. Oh boy. Okay, now we're still got a lot of running to do. I thought I had more. Okay. Actually, fortunately, this is good. Because basically what I need is right here. So I guess I can't be too mad with this. But I do know I need to go to basically, you know, the complete other end of the steps. Which is way less than ideal. Okay, so okay. Now I'll just get out of this. With Morbin, there is about 3 different areas for this one as well. Basically, I'm just going to chart hop if it's not already available. Okay. If I had buffs up. So why don't we just use, or do I even have it? I just did not go for now. Okay, here's the first quest giver, or the quest giver. Okay, so scroll up. Okay, fortunately this isn't too far. The thing I like about Morbin is a lot of it's open, so you know, I'm not trying to argue with trees. And kind of same thing with steps, is a lot of it's not just trees and walls. Quite a bit of this is open, which makes life generally easier. Okay. It's not up, so I'm just gonna swap shards, see if it is. Basically, what I'm looking for is a bunch of dancing dead. Oh, yep, it's right there. The Wolfsbane will have it too. Yep. Okay, we're done. Yep, you. Oh. Do that. Just disable this buff so I can start mounting up again. Now I get to run through steps. Fortunately, it's kind of a clear shot, but it's a long walk. Yay. More long walks. But I'm also going to put the... This can go away, this can go away. I need this. Tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and record the part 2, just because we've already been here for quite some time. I just don't... I mean, it's already going on 3 in the morning. I don't want to sit here for another 2 hours for part 2. Honestly, I don't think you guys want to save it for another 3 hours for part 2. So, yay. Fortunately, I can skip quite a bit of land by just swimming. Fortunately. Why so many Achilleos tentacles? What else make Achilleos noises? So, yay. Oh, there's a bit of thunder in there. Basically, I'm just going to go over the wall here. Just get right into steps. There's also 2 raids in Morbin, Frozen Tempest and Endless Eclipse. There is 2 raids in steps as well, PBB and IG. I believe I have one of those already on my YouTube channel, because PBB, it's PBB. Not one of my more favorite raids. So I'm going to go ahead and get the parasite that I need. That always looks cool upon looking at it. Yeah, that's underneath to me, so I need to go. Oink. Okay. Right here. Okay. Now it's another straight shot just for the Summer Quest Fest. Summer Quest Fest. Yeah. In today's episode of Maddy King English, now I have a porticulum here. Okay. My elbows got really itchy for some reason. It's a bit me. Just a bit spooter. Yeah. Okay, basically now we're going to find jump platforms. What you have to do is you have to either use a positive or a negative charge. And these are nowhere close to you, as this one is obviously right way down south. I believe there's a couple others around the Infinity Gate, so we'll be sticking primarily around the Infinity Gate. And basically praying to God things pop up. Dreams of Blood and Bone has officially started in Ashura on Fabelite. I'm not going to go poke Volan. I like Volan, but I'm not going to go poke him. Hey. Okay. Okay. I'm heading towards Infinity Gate first because there's a couple or just already around Infinity Gate that I'm just going to go ahead and take advantage of. Basically, you get a negative and a positive charge. If one of them doesn't allow or go through, then you need to go through the other one. Basically, you need to get both. Yay. Okay. Basically, one of the places I can go is right over here, right by the gate. Basically, I'm going to swap shards and get lucky. Hopefully. After this, I can turn in the quests. Okay, so this is what you're looking for on one of these platforms. So, it's a positive charge. If, opposites attract. So I can wait for cooldowns to come back and try jumping back up there. Okay, I was too far forward. I need to blink back. Try again. Okay, it's too far back. Okay, then you need to quickly grab this core. This thing's going to reject you and throw you off. Okay, positive charge. Now I need to get a negative charge. So, Fate-Blight. So, positive. Okay, great. That means this immediately is what I need. So, up. Please make it. Made it. Click. And we are done. Now, here Mistress Jordan wants to be mean to me. She dies for it. Okay, now back to Sanctum. This video is going to be easily 2 hours long, so please shoot me in the foot. Or in the eye. Pick whatever, I don't care. This would probably take you about 30 minutes if you didn't have to unlock the entire map. Excuse me. But since I had to unlock the entire map, it took way longer than needed to be. Okay. And there you go. And you're done. And that's that. Nope, that's that for that. Thank you for watching. I have radars I could give away. If you stuck around this long, just put your username in the comments. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy.